All right, it's the rundown. Thursday, November 16th, brought to you by C4 Energy. C4 Performance Energy. Energy that hits in the gym, on the field, is the choice for athletes, gym junkies, hardos like Smitty, and all those who relentlessly seek better performance with zero sugar, enhanced endurance, and explosive energy you can feel. C4 Performance Energy is the choice for professional athletes like Justin Fields, Garrett Wilson, CJ Stroud, and Bijan Robinson. Wow. That's a fucking strong four to have representing the brand right now. CJ Stroud. C4 Performance Energy, energy that hits. Find the C4 yellow can at c4energy.com. That's C, the number 4, energy.com, or find it near you.
Give Bijan Robinson a C4 and the ball more. Bijan.
Okay.
Yes.
They really hit the gold mine with Stroud.
Do you think
Stroud should be the first one listed?
Is CJ Stroud like a top 7 quarterback right now? Like, obviously, if we're talking long term, who you'd want to build your franchise around, he's probably.
There's not a lot of good quarterbacks out there when you're really like listed down.
Right now, better than CJ Stroud, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, for sure off the top of my head.
You gonna say Allen's not?
This year, no.
Josh
Statistically,
Allen has been good this year. I don't know where this narrative.
Well, okay.
So turnover.
Credit.
He's Brett Favre, but like
a lot of
35-year-old Brett Favre.
Like, I was reading into this. A lot of his turnovers like don't matter. I know how crazy that sounds. And the other night, Monday was bad.
The first half, the one that in the first half was insane.
Monday against the Broncos.
I'm going to give Nicky Smokes a lot of credit. He nailed Josh Allen's bio right here. He will have 2 to 3 plays a game where you go, wow, this guy's the best quarterback I've ever seen. But then he'll have 2 to 3 plays a game that cost you the game.
And who is that? Old Brett Favre.
I do actually remember it was the 2019 season, 2020 playoffs when they played the Texans, and I remember being on Long Island for a Pup Punk concert, and that game was on, Bills Texans, and Josh Allen like had, I think, a bad fumble or like something where I was like, this is a guy who can never win a Super Bowl because he's just going to make a bad play. He's gotten a lot better since then. I think the narrative this year that Josh Allen is
leads the league in interceptions.
I'm not going to say
I know. It was factual
Their
evidence.
biggest issue is McDermott. McDermott needs to absolutely go.
And he's been the biggest issue for years.
Yes. It was actually kind of early. I was saying earlier in the season, like, I feel like Sean McDermott is a guy who never gets talked about as a head coach up until this year.
Like, good or bad?
Yeah, it was just like he's just there.
So Sean McDermott was the defensive coordinator for the Eagles after Jim Johnson died. Jim Johnson was a legendary coach. And I believe in 2011, the Dream Team year, Sean McDermott was relieved of his duties as defensive coordinator. It's like, okay, that's fine. You're going to upgrade. You're going to get like Dick Duran or somebody in to really bolster up the defense. He was let go, so the offensive line coach, Juan Castillo, would take over the defensive coordinator.
Yeah, that's probably not good.
Yeah, that didn't work out.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Back to what you were saying, Stroud, I mean, he's top 10. Their offense is so much fun to watch because they just throw the ball 15 yards down the field every play.
And I don't want to give myself too much credit here, but I'm going to do it. I have my NFL tickler file. Every Sunday, I sit down, I watch football with my roommate, and I tell him things. I say, write that down. I give an observation. I say, write that down.
You just call it the tickler file?
It's called the Tommy's tickler file. Week 1, my first observation, CJ Stroud can play. And D'Amico Ryan somehow got more handsome. But that was like a half into the Texans-Ravens game, which they lost like 25-9.
Yes. You did not make that observation in college, that CJ Stroud?
Don't watch.
Okay.
Shout out Dante, who said that Stroud was nothing in college.
He's pretty good in college.
I do, yeah. He was awesome. The Georgia game was New Year's Eve, right? He was like unreal in that.
Yeah. But also Bryce Young was awesome in college. So I mean, it's a crap.
Panthers have to be down bad. I mean, it's a lot. He might be all right, but like
he might be all right. But Stroud is
really
obviously
small.
He does, yeah.
Because he is really small.
I know, but like sometimes you can, I don't know, hide a little bit. Like it just doesn't look great for Bryce. And I'm shocked because I really like Bryce Young.
C4 Energy.
Yep.
C4 Energy. Find C4.com, C4Energy.com. First up, Kelly Oubre, was he hit by a car? So he's Sixers forward, super hot. He's known as like the hottest guy. Said he was involved in a hit and run in which he was struck by a car. Police looked over the video footage. They found no evidence of the hit and run at the intersection he claimed to be hit at. Doorbell footage from Kelly Oubre's home shows him arriving home after the incident, telling his wife he got hit by a car. A lot of different theories about what happened. People think he misremembered where he was hit, which could happen.
New to the city and all that, yep.
Or just being hit by a car. Yep. Or to theories about him being beaten up by a pimp. Smitty, our resident Sixers guy.
Well, Roan is the resident Sixers guy.
I mean, technically, Pat
Bev could be
resident Sixers guy.
Yeah.
But as our resident Philly expert on this panel, I should say.
Yeah. It's interesting because, we got a golf ball coming through.
Yeah, we're on TV.
We are recording. Yeah.
You can wheel it.
Yeah,
you can come.
Let's go.
Come on through.
Yeah.
Giant golf ball coming through.
Yeah, giant golf ball coming through.
So Kelly Oubre.
No,
it's all right.
Don't worry. Say hi to the people. People watching. Okay.
Love that.
He got hit by a car last week. It said that he got like kind of hit not straight on where he like bowled over. He got hit by the driver's side mirror, broke a rib. Whole big thing. People are saying prayers for him. No big deal. And then it came out that there was no video footage found or photographic evidence, which is weird.
Because there's cameras everywhere.
Well, the spot where he got hit, Broad and Locust in Philly, it's not like City Hall where it's like the most populated area, but it's very, very populated, extremely highly trafficked, trafficked
area?
Trafficked.
Nope.
Yes. And
I don't think I said it right.
High traffic area.
trafficked.
I don't think that's not the word.
Trafficked.
I think high traffic area would play fine here. It's a very high traffic area.
I thought there was a past tense to
You
it.
think we're adding an ETED onto it?
Yeah.
He's trying.
No, I'm
Highly
trying to.
trafficked area?
Trafficked.
Yeah,
No.
that doesn't sound right. Okay.
Regardless, there's a lot of people there. Should be a lot of cameras. Nothing was found. But the doorbell video, which A, is weird.
TMZ getting a Ring camera.
Yes, and there's a conspiracy behind it that Amazon owns Ring footage, like all the Ring footage out there. And if there's a police investigation, Amazon could go into anybody's Ring camera footage and pull it, which is wild to me. But the fact that this doorbell video came
Does that
out,
shock you? Bezos has access to all our cameras? That's stuff.
it is when it's put in a real life situation like this. And I'm not saying Amazon took this footage.
Wait, is that Kelly Oubre walking?
Yes.
That does not. It looks like a white teenager.
No. Very.
Looks like Dan Daniel.
Very much not a white
What are
teenager.
the injuries again? What are the injuries he has?
He's got a broken rib and cuts and bruises.
It doesn't exactly look like a man. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't? So you think he faked this doorbell video? Should exonerate like everything.
Yeah, I guess he's hurt.
I mean,
if you're going to this extent to fake a doorbell,
how hurt he is. I mean, sorry, it's how he got hurt is the question.
well, yeah, but why would you fake? I mean, if he were to fake a hit and run and fake this doorbell video, then it is bad, really, really, really bad. In a Sixers organization that is going through a decade of bad shit happening off the court. The GM was fired because him and his wife had burner accounts attacking the organization. This would be up there, if not more, of that after this doorbell video, because that means he would fake this doorbell footage video and say he got hit by a car.
But that would also, I mean, to play devil's that would be a more logical explanation for how TMZ got the footage. We're talking about Jeff Bezos sneak in. Maybe he didn't get hit by a car. He was like, oh, we'll get this footage of me coming in, and then we'll leak this footage to TMZ.
I think this footage was leaked to exonerate him from.
Yeah, Oubre, I think, leaked.
Once the rumors started going on Twitter and racist.
But that doesn't dispel how he got hurt. Like whether it was a hit and run. Like, is it possible he's just like doing like BMX tricks in like a skate park with his bike and just got fucked up on his own?
That's possible.
Also, he said he got hit by a car walking into his house. Like, I'm going to take him at his word for this, and the injuries line up for him getting kind of swiped.
If you get hit by a car like that, like, wouldn't you just like forget your bike? I feel like him still having his bike is a little
or maybe he brushed it off. The adrenaline's high. He obviously forgot. I mean, this is the perfect explanation. He forgot where he is in the city since he's new to it. He didn't know the exact location, so they couldn't look it up. I mean, it all lines up for...
It's a little fishy.
It lines up for a conspiracy, but it all lines up like, okay, that kind of makes sense.
It's not crazy that people are like asking questions, like what's going on.
I will say my immediate reaction, I think it was Saturday night this broke, I saw that, and my first reaction was, like that's just not, it's just not a headline you see often.
Agreed.
It's just so everyone has a camera on their phone. Everyone's always filming shit. Like there's nothing.
And honestly, what kind of fucked it is Tiger Woods. Because we think of the Tiger Woods car accident, it's like, no, he just got beat.
Well, that's why I think it wasn't like, if he were upended and shoes went flying and he went everywhere, yeah, that's a car accident. I think that he just kind of got brushed.
Yeah, I
broke a rib.
I'm pro Kelly Oubre. I don't know, I just think he's good looking. I like him.
He's been playing well too.
How tall is he?
Been great.
Yeah.
6'7".
That's weird that he's riding like a BMX bike, right?
Like
You never know. Maybe he's picking up like a Toys for Tots or something.
Yeah,
It's a weird
John,
combo.
did you consider that he could be picking up toys for
Toys for Tots is
I guess-
never something that crossed your mind.
I apologize.
Think about the kids, John Rich.
You're right. I should shut up.
These guys should just be Ubering everywhere. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Like, never travel on your own.
Where he's at, a lot of athletes live in that area, in that building, and it's not.
Is Joel Embiid riding a
unsafe
bike?
area. Joel Embiid gets around the city, yeah, for sure.
On a bike?
I've seen him on footage of him on a bike before.
Get him off a bike.
That's crazy.
Get him in a car.
Gee, he's playing pickup games and he plays tennis.
Yeah.
That's fine. Don't be riding a bike.
Don't ride a bike. Dude, you can get hit by a car every which way. I don't know how people don't get hit by more bikes.
That is true.
I will never ride a bike.
When I lived
Never.
when I lived in Philly, I got in an accident on a bike. That's true.
You ever do a Lime scooter?
No.
I did. I
walk
did,
or Uber. That's it.
We were in Boulder last weekend, and Rudy and Ben.
Those things go fast too,
They
right?
go fast, and I was drunk, and I
that's illegal.
I wasn't drunk,
Okay.
but it was I was very scared the entire
Yeah.
time. I was
Yeah.
very slow.
Dude, no chance.
People get
Give me
killed
an
in
Uber.
those.
Yeah, I probably won't do it again.
Wait a second. So you would have a couple of Shirley Temples hop on one of those things, but you still won't drive on a highway? Sober?
I was going very slow, but I was a little scared. And the adrenaline, everyone's like, "Oh, you're a pussy if you don't do it." So I give in to peer pressure.
Can you control the speed in those things?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you still
I
haven't
suppose-
driven on a highway?
That's scarier. I could take breaks with the Lime scooter. I was able to take a break. I said, I was going too fast. I stopped. I can't do that on a highway. That's a fact.
All right.
MLB owners vote to allow the Oakland A's to move to Las Vegas. $1.5 billion move, unanimously allowed. First team to move since the Expos moved to D.C. The new ballpark in Vegas, unlikely to be finished before 2027, but Oakland's lease with the current stadium into 2024, so it's unclear where they'll be playing in that 3-year gap or whatever. Where are they going to play?
So San Francisco apparently, and then there's a AAA in Vegas where they'll play also.
They deserve to play the AAA stadium.
Like, how is
agreed.
this happening? Like the owner, like, he just doesn't care at all. Like, what free agent is going to sign with them? Like, yeah, let's play in a AAA stadium for a few years.
Nobody's going to
Vegas.
sign anyway.
In a AAA stadium?
Well, first of all, no free
Or like you're in San Francisco. Like, they said it's going to rotate. Like, you're not going to have a stationed home for 3 years.
You're saying what free agent's going to sign with them? Maybe we could get Clemmer. What free agent has signed with them for big money in the last 20
Well,
years?
in theory, like the move, they're going
30
to spend
years.
more now.
I don't think so.
No, you can't. There had to be.
When they moved to Vegas.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it sounds a little
This
bit
team's
fun.
just
If I
gonna be
was
miserable for
if I
4
was a
years.
party boy baseball player, and I'd be like, oh yeah, next 3 years I'm just gonna fucking play at like a AAA stadium and get drunk in Vegas every night. It's like a little.
But it's not just going to be in Vegas though. Like they're also going to own in San Francisco.
Oh, Meek Phil's coming in, the Grim Reaper, sleeking over.
Look, I heard baseball, so I can't just chime in. So let's say the A's are playing in a AAA park. Why would you not just want to go there and pad your stats like it's Colorado and then just get traded to a contender? to
AAA
deadline?
parks aren't inherently.
Yeah, they're the
Have you
same
seen
dimensions.
2021 Vlad Jr. That was his MVP type year. Has been the same player since. Just a reminder.
Was he playing in a AAA
Yeah,
park?
but remember they were playing in Buffalo for
We're
like
playing in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Oh,
3 months.
I hated that stadium. The Yankees would get killed every.
But like, I think the difference.
That's one example.
The difference between a regular stadium and Coors
Dude, the
Field.
amenities you have like as a player compared to like the Yankees
There's
having
one guy
like
in
this
2020. What about the rest of the Blue Jays?
like you're just talking about like on the field, but like the I don't know, not like obviously the highest, but like the Yankees have this like 5-star chef and all this. Like it's great
Right.
to play Yankee Stadium, and you're playing in a fucking some shitty AAA park.
Well, you also like
Well, I mean, Yankees GM also just is
He's a piece of
useless.
shit.
He's a piece of shit.
He's
and
an
he just-
arrogant piece of shit.
Yeah, and just
Besides the point, though.
throws
Of
his
course.
players under the
He
bus.
should be in jail, of course. But like I'm just talking about like as an MLB player, you have so much like great luxury, and then if you just play for this team, you're going to be you have dog shit.
you're also just in Las Vegas too. I just want to remind
Wait a
you.
second, you're not dog shit. You're in the show. You're in the majors. You're going
Oh
to get
yeah,
everything
playing in a
provided
AAA
for
park
you.
with what 5K fans, 10K fans.
Hey, sometimes you may not want fans in the stadium.
Yeah, look at
Strider.
Strider. Worked out
I don't know. It's such a disaster that like they're moving and they have no home for 3 to 4 years.
Look, if you're playing in Oakland, you're just there to play baseball at this point. You're not there for any amenities.
But now you're there to party in Vegas.
I guess.
Once they get to Vegas and it's all situated, it's going to be great. But we're so far from that.
Yeah.
2028. I don't know if I'm gonna be alive in 2028.
Yeah,
It's also that has to be a
Hub's
dome.
dubbed that next
that
year's
has to be
his
a domer.
cancer. Like people dubbed their like this is my Jordan year. Hub's
Yeah.
like next year's my cancer year.
Feels like it's coming.
Meek, that has to be a dome or retractable, right?
Hubs is getting
Vegas.
married next year.
It's dome.
Yeah.
Or at least dome. Like you
it's too
can't play
hot
in the
in
Vegas.
It's hot.
But yes, I think that's coming.
Second half of the rundown is brought to you by Bowlero. You can visit a Bowlero near you and take advantage of unlimited bowling Monday through Friday night. Head on over to Bowlero.com, find a place near you. You can enjoy endless fun at Bowlero with unlimited bowling specials all week long. Perfect way to roll into fun and excitement every night. Bowlero is the #1 place to bowl, party, eat, and save. And now you can get unlimited bowling and food and beverages specials all week long. Fun never stops on the lanes. Don't miss out. Find a location near you at Bowlero.com. Visit a Bowlero near you and take advantage of unlimited bowling. It's unlimited. Monday through Friday night. Head on over to Bowlero.com to find the nearest one.
What's your highest score bowling? Never.
I don't know, not high. 120 or something.
20?
208.
208. Good.
6
Impressive.
straight strikes.
300.
No, I'm probably like 170, 180.
So I don't.
I bowl like this though.
I'm
Oh,
not.
you suitcase it.
It goes
That's
straight
weird.
though.
Yeah,
I know
that's
exactly-
wild.
Yeah,
I did.
206 though. Can't argue.
208.
208.
We went to Bowlero for a couple ad things. It was quite fun.
I saw the video of fights. He was bowling with the wrong hand and the wrong foot. He just looked like a person who just like never used his body before. He called himself the Tim Tebow bowling. It's bizarre.
Why would he call himself
How'd he shoot?
Tebow?
Because he's like,
Or how'd he roll?
I don't really know how the Tim Tebow. He just looked like he like didn't know how to like use his arms basically.
Interesting.
I don't know how he shot.
A
Probably
lot of athletes who are just like good. Like Terrell Owens, like bowls 300.
Really?
Yeah.
Mookie Betts.
It does seem like if I tried enough, I could probably bowl 300s. Like I feel like there's just a certain like if you just get it down.
My friend does the spin and everything. He's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Good guy. I saw a tweet where somebody bowled a 300 in America on 9/11.
Oh yeah,
Saw
that's
like a very famous.
very famous thing.
Oh,
Saw
okay.
it. Speedy just stumbled upon
Yeah,
this.
just this was the first year I saw it. I don't know.
That's a very, like,
it's very
very known.
funny.
Yeah, where he
It's
like.
like, I'm
actually, like, it's so
gonna go to the
known,
lanes
the
for
guy's name.
America. Yeah.
I think he's so known, but yeah, tough.
Good for him.
George Santos used campaign funds to pay for OnlyFans, Botox, and makeup. He's a New York politician who was outed for lying about everything, and now he's in trouble for using campaign funds for personal expenses, credit cards, $4,000 per smaller purchases at OnlyFans, and then makeup at Sephora. I mean, aren't all politicians using campaign funds for?
Well, this is Long Island's representative. He's your guy.
He's not my. Is he Long Island? I think
he's Long
like
Island.
more like the like upstate Rochester, Westchester. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, Bayville.
Bayville.
That's Long Island, but that's not.
What an outrageous photo to put
Yeah.
on
That
your
is
campaign
unbelievable.
website.
There was a
Hey,
video.
macrodosing guest.
There's a video of him saying he didn't know what OnlyFans was, and then the records show that he was using
Just click
OnlyFans
on that
4
Wikipedia
months prior
and-
to that video.
Yeah, he just lies about
Click on
everything.
Wikipedia
There's
for the third
nothing this
district.
guy's ever said the truth about.
Up there, New York's 3rd district. Let's see where that is.
Yeah, you know you're a piece of shit.
That is long. That's awfully close. Wait,
Yeah.
zoom in.
That's
He's your guy, Tommy.
Not my guy.
If he's not your guy, he's right on the
right
border.
there.
Yeah.
He's my guy.
Oh, way to go, Tom. You're putting this guy in
I think
office.
he's one over, but very close.
It's a shame. You're ruining America.
What's your favorite?
No, seriously, this is a direct representation of you ruining America.
I don't. What did he do that's so bad?
What do you mean?
Every
lied about everything.
every politician uses fucking campaign funds for themselves.
Well, think about how much of a piece of shit he needs to be to have all of Congress and every politician trying to vote.
He
to
is
get
the
him
one
out.
thing that could unite America.
he kind of is.
Like everyone says, this guy just needs to be out.
Yeah.
He lied to collect unemployment benefits. He lied.
Chaps did a good job of.
Donors.
Chaps listed a few of it. What's your favorite George Santos lie?
What are some of them?
Okay. Chaps listed a few. His mother died as a result in 9/11. I guess that just never happened. He claimed he graduated from Baruch College, a college that he did not even attend. This is my favorite one.
No, it's
He
Glens
told,
Falls College,
he
right?
told multiple.
That's college.
He told multiple people that he was the star of the Baruch volleyball team.
That's funny.
That's my favorite one. He ran a Ponzi scheme that was shut down by the SEC. He said his grandparents survived the Holocaust as Ukrainian Jewish refugees from Belgium. He went on to explain that he was Jewish. And he said he lost 4 employees at the Pulse nightclub shooting, but none of the 49 who died ever worked there. That's just a few.
Yeah, I mean,
I love him just lying that he's a volleyball star. What a random lie.
It's psychotic that you would go to the extent to lie about that much
friend
and
of pets.
huge lies, and then also say
He truly makes you believe that anyone could be.
Sounds like every other politician to me.
Wait a second,
You could be in politics.
is there a George Santos truth out there?
I don't know who he. It almost seems like a Sacha Baron Cohen bit.
Yeah.
Like he's just like.
Like, can we find like one truth about him that's actually real?
He was a drag queen in Brazil.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he lied about not being.
Okay, so
That is true.
Okay. Is his name George? Like,
Yeah.
it'd be great if it wasn't. Yeah,
don't know.
he's a character.
Your guy, Tommy.
A politician lies and steals money. Welcome to fucking the new. Welcome to the world. Chicken Ranch Brothel offering free sex to drivers competing in the Las Vegas Grand Prix. It's an F1 race happening in Vegas this weekend, first time since 1982. This is a brothel outside of Vegas where 2 girls are offering free sex to every driver in the race. So that sounds like a great deal.
I feel like they do this for every big event. You always hear this type of thing.
Do you guys know what's going on? in
So I
Vegas?
was gonna add to it.
Yeah.
It's a fucking shit show.
It's
What do you mean?
they're closing down the strip,
It's-
and it's an actual F1 race through Las Vegas. It's like cruising USA in real life.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
it's
It's
cool,
awesome.
But so I
They
was
did it in
reading
Miami already.
The whole it's like a 10-year plan. It's gonna happen every year for the next 10 years. They think that it was gonna bring a $1.5 billion of economic growth to the area. Whereas comparison, when the Super Bowl is going there this year, it's going to be 600 million. So that's how big of an event this is.
Wow.
But that was based off of like what they thought. Everyone fills with the hotels and everything. No one's going to this. They've dropped. You can get a.
Well, that makes sense.
You can get a hotel room at the Flamingo for $18 a night. Apparently, like employees don't want to go to work so much that hotels have offered them like cash bonuses and a chance to win like a sick BMW car just to go to work.
Why don't they want to go to work?
Because commutes have tripled.
commutes, yeah.
There's I read that
When we were there for the
25-minute commutes have turned into like over an hour.
when we were there for the World Series of Poker last year. This was last July. The commutes were getting fucked up
Because of this?
because of this.
Dude, it's the whole city. Did you just show the map? Yeah. The map is. It's the. This is an
that
F1.
doesn't look that big.
But that's the whole strip.
Well, you have to, and you have to make it into a racetrack.
And you have to make stands, viewing,
Okay,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like, so I don't know. Like the $1.5 billion economic, like that was based off like everyone going to this. I don't think that's the case. It's still going to be pretty fucking sick to watch, like on TV.
Oh, it'd be cool to
Yeah.
watch on TV.
The one thing I have a problem with F1 is that Verstappen wins every single race. It's a
I don't
problem. Like every single race. It's not fun. There needs to be like, how does he have the best car? I don't understand how Red Bull has the best car made ever. Why does everyone just secretly copy their car? I don't get that. It should be cool.
Guy?
All my friends like love it.
F1's
I've yet
growing.
to really get in, but I know the gist.
Cruising USA, baby.
Snoop Dogg announces that he has quit smoking weed. Posted a graphic to Twitter this morning saying that he's given up smoke after much consideration and conversation with my family. Decided to give up smoke.
The graphic is so funny though. Could you open the graphic?
Privacy at this time.
It looks like he's just like an NFL player retiring, or KD
like he died.
KD going to a new place. Like it's so dramatic. There's no way this is true, by the way.
yeah, this is definitely a bit.
He's definitely going to be what an edible company or something. It's something that leads to some sort of.
He's saying smoke. He's going out of his way to say smoke.
Yeah, this is 100% some scheme that, and credit to him, like make every dollar you can, but like, I'm not buying this at all.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm doing edibles now instead.
Yeah,
He's just so cool.
he's the coolest man.
He's just
If he truly is quitting weed though, and like that's going cold turkey, like that's the worst news I've ever heard.
Real.
well, yeah, I'm sure you've heard worse news.
That's just sad. Like,
that I'll be honest.
In a rundown where we bring up
living in a world-
9/11,
living in a world
like
with
and
Snoop
George
Dogg-
Santos, like you
That won't affect my life
Yes.
in the slightest.
living in a world where Snoop Dogg isn't smoking weed anymore just feels like everything's bad. That feels
It won't
like the
bother
first
me.
domino to fall where like everyone started.
Let me be the first to say I will be utterly unaffected by it.
I don't like it at
Yeah.
all.
Hubs something.
Very sad.
The worst. That might have to be
Worst.
the rundown title. Hubs gets the worst news of his life.
And it's just like that's depressing. Like that is genuinely depressing news. If he truly, I don't believe it
I
for a
disagree.
second. All right.
After show, we got anything?
Rico told a crazy story on radio. I don't know if we wanted to rehash it, but
So we've touched on the getting out early, right? Like that's my thing. All right, so we landed.
Well, you're anti that.
Yeah. Well, no. Like it makes me think you think I'm stupid
Right.
because I don't notice it. So this guy starts jetting, like he's gonna go. Now I stand up. He was trying to be first before all of us, my 3 and the 3 people next to me,
How many rows behind you was
just
he?
directly. 1.
And what row were you?
23. Thanks, Chris Essner. Love you. But yeah, 23. So whatever.
This guy's too good for the 20s now?
No. I like the 20. Those are my people. So this guy tries to jet. We land at, mind you, 12:30 at night. So I stand up. I go, buddy, this ain't how it works.
Said it?
What?
Said it to him?
Said it to him. Yes. This is all just like this. Said it to him. I said, by the way, it's 12 o'clock at night. You can't spare 10 seconds. Where you fucking going?
You said all this just because he stood up.
He tried to get in front.
But like I'm saying, like he hadn't said words at this point.
No, then he said sorry right away, and he also saw the crazy. But I go, where you going at night? I go, you a fireman? You a detective? You got a fucking case to solve? Legitimately. The people behind me, I think, were like chirping. They knew right away. I go, how about we help the woman with a bag? I go, will you raise like an animal? This is all in like 10 seconds. So I get the bag out.
I was like, this guy won't stop talking to me.
Then I do this.
Going, it's 12:30.
And I do this.
All right, I fucking stopped.
Then I do the same thing. I go ahead. My friend could wait here. So they all go, right? So I'm still hot. This guy's coming. I hit him on the terminal. I go, you think I'm stupid, huh? He's just going. He's going like this. He's got his head down. Then we get out there. The woman
are so crazy.
Guy, I don't like when you think I'm stupid. The woman
Probably going,
so
I
then the
think it's
woman's there. The
nuts.
woman's there. I helped with the bag. I go, hey man, was that bag heavy?
Oh God.
She's in on it. She goes, yeah. I go, it's good. It's a good thing somebody helped you with it, huh? Rather than having to spare 10 seconds to get wherever the fuck they're going. I said, you know what, detective, go ahead. I go like this. Go ahead. Literally. So now he's just. I'm not a physical like. If most fights I'm gonna lose. This guy knew 1, he's crazy, and 2, I probably could take him.
My only point on that, and he told her on Pick Central too, is
All right, so then we don't need the third.
yeah, Rico forgets that he is somewhat of a public persona.
Oh yeah.
So, just there's gonna be a video at some point that comes out where Rico is caught in the wild.
Yes.
And it's not.
He'll be viral like Crazy Plane Lady.
Yes.
it's almost crazy that this story, if you go watch on radio, didn't get recorded and put out. And then we imagine like finding out, like we're like, wait, that's just Rico.
Yes.
Like everyone's going crazy, and like Rico's just like yelling at this guy because he fucking wanted to walk past him.
Yeah. It's gonna happen.
Yep.
It's gonna happen, and it's gonna be very funny. And it's not gonna be good for him. No.
Got a new dozen match tonight, Foreplay versus Minahan. Go check that out. 2 very entertaining teams. Surviving Barstool, officially Cyber Monday. So first of all, Barstool deals, 20% off Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Get ready for that. Got a lot of cool merch. And Surviving Barstool will air Mondays, that I believe November 28th, whatever that's, or 27th, whatever that Cyber Monday is after our telethon. It will lead into Surviving Barstool episode 1. I haven't seen any of the footage yet, but from
I've heard some tea leak like of everything. It's gonna be
unbelievable.
It's gonna be.
Like, I know there's concern where it's
incredible.
like, are we gonna overhype it?
I don't think we can.
It can't be overhyped. There's no level of hype that I think this will exceed every level.
From what I've heard, and I've been completely outside the entire operation, it's going to be a must-watch.
I think
the show is going to be a must-watch, and then the finale.
Everything, all the.
Is it announced that it's live? It's announced. Yeah, the live finale is going to be.
Probably must-watch. All the fallout that comes will be. It's going to be a great. The final 3 or 4 weeks or whatever the year at Barstool are going to be awesome.
Yeah, being here in the office like while that was recorded, and like obviously I'm not even hearing the background stuff that's happening. You're just seeing like general stuff, and that's alone was great.
Yeah.
So once you hear all the drama and shit, can't wait.
You guys got anything else? I'm going to be at Ohio State this weekend if anyone wants to come out. The Big Bar, Ohio State, me and Rudy, final stop of the
Who they playing?
tour.
they play?
Minnesota. I don't know if we're going to go to the game.
They should destroy.
You know who played football at Ohio State?
CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud.
Like,
That's what we call callback,
other
baby.
people.
The only player to come from
Yeah.
Ohio State.
Only C4.
Oh, that's
energy.
interesting. The C4, Garrett Wilson, also Ohio State.
Also
Justin
Ohio
Fields,
State, yes.
Ohio State.
Garrett Cole, Cy Young.
Garrett Cole wins the Cy Young.
Who gives a fuck? Like,
Really, that's one thing that has never got me. Like individual awards, like, even when Aaron Judge got robbed in 20, like I don't give a fuck.
I'm more relieved that they get the, like, Cole had never won it.
Right.
For him.
Judge gets the MVP
Judge gets
last
his, whatever.
year, but
fucking RDT when Hyde won.
Cole never won one?
Cole should have won in 19 when he had like 350 strikeouts, but
Yeah.
they gave it to Verlander. And then 21, he was the runner-up as well, but he shouldn't have won that. RDT legitimately like comes himself when Brandon Hyde won that
Oh,
Manager
yeah,
of
and
the
that's
Year.
life of an
And
organist.
dude, he put as the thumbnail like ready for October, like him wearing the shirt. They got swept in the ALDS.
Yeah.
Like it's the most embarrassing Orioles.
Okay, there's nothing more embarrassing than Yankees fan piling on Orioles fans, and all you guys do it.
Piling up.
All you guys do it, and it's embarrassing.
Getting excited that your manager won Manager of the Year is objectively.
Getting excited about your baseball team, which is cheap as shit and generally low market for the first time in a generation that they have a chance to be good and improve on themselves, is not embarrassing.
Or RDT Oriole fans, they should be thrilled with the Orioles' performance this year. Even getting swept,
Yeah.
Oh,
fine.
ecstatic.
Getting to the
I'm saying,
playoffs,
like, don't be happy. But, like, it's
awesome
just weird.
season.
Manager, and I just don't care about that.
Yeah,
Maybe it's because I just hate Aaron Boone, but I hate Cashmore.
I hate Cashmore. All right, it's the rundown. See you guys Monday.